Hey guys, welcome back to the College Unplugged podcast. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Lexi.
And today we are joined with
Erin
and Amanda.
And we're going to be talking about dating life and hookup culture in college.
So, the first thing I want to ask is, what do you think dating in college is actually like versus what people expect?
Do you want to answer?
You can go first.
Okay. I feel like before I went to college, like, you would think that you just, like, meet your person right away. Like, you go out and you meet people and, like, you're gonna, like, date someone. Like, that's, like, the expectation. But I feel like going to Sacred Heart, especially where there's a lot more, like, girls than guys, it's a lot harder to find somebody here. Yeah.
So no one comes up to you, no one talks to you. So it's actually a lot harder to date in college than I think people think before they get here. And also there's like a lot of people, there's a lot of personality, so finding that true person for you can be hard. I'm in a relationship that I started in college, so I guess for me it's different than someone who's not. Like, I found my person here, but obviously we had to go through a couple of people before we got there, so yeah.
Well, I personally have gone through both experiences in college, having a boyfriend and not having a boyfriend. And I will say the difference when you're single in college, like Erin said, nobody comes up to you. Not a single soul. And they're also never looking to have a girlfriend, ever.
Yes.
It's
ever.
always just, a fun little little night, maybe a text or two, and then
that's it.
They kick you to the side.
Yeah, they kick you to the curb.
Yeah.
I also think that going into college with a boyfriend from like high school or from wherever before is also something that no one, like, people kind of, it's like scares a lot of people, I think. Like, I remember that I met someone senior year of high school and I kind of just like denied being in a relationship because it was so like frowned upon going into college freshman year in a relationship. But I don't think that everyone should think of it like that, but I do think that it is nice to like enter a new pool of people, whether that's girls or boys, and just meeting a lot of different people is really fun. So yeah.
I also think going into college in a relationship is a lot harder than people say that it is. I mean, people say that it's hard, but I think it's harder because you're also like going from high school to college, like you are, like, I'm two different people than what I was like senior year of high school to now. So it's like, even when I came in here with a boyfriend, like we were like, I guess like inevitably growing apart because we were changing as we didn't like realize it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good.
I was gonna say, do you guys think hookup culture makes dating easier or more complicated?
Way more complicated. Because I feel like you never know where anyone's like intentions are, and
or
I feel
where
like
their head is at.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of not frowned upon to ask, but like awkward to ask because most people like are in a frat or like whatever, and you kind of just like know that they have no intention on dating you, so it's really hard to find that person that wants a girlfriend.
And sometimes when they do have the intention on dating you,
they're weird.
No. Well, okay, yeah. But I was going to say sometimes when they do have the intention of dating you, it also gets turned into, oh, well, have you hooked up with so-and-so? How many hookups do you have? And it turns into an issue either way, so.
Yeah, true. I agree.
I think that it makes it a lot harder because then you have to like, kind of, what was I gonna say? You have to like Amanda said, like it's awkward to ask like where their head is at, but then like you don't want to sound like overbearing and you don't want to come off overbearing, so you're kind of like going with like the flow, but then like you
don't want to get hurt
all in your head and like you're talking to your friends and you're like, I don't know where this is going, like what do I do? I mean, like in the same breath I feel like it could be easier too because you can just like maybe hook up with a guy and then like it leads somewhere and then you're like poof, like we're dating, like, you know, like whatever.
That never happens though.
Realistically,
That
probably
is like
not.
a slim to
Very
But-
rare.
Could happen with the amount of people that we go to school with, you know, like you never know.
Yeah, the 4 boys that go here.
You might have like that one that's like yes, like,
Impossible? No.
Very
Rare.
unlikely.
Rare?
it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
But that's what I was gonna say. So it definitely makes it more complicated. And you also like can never escape like anyone. So like
Especially here.
right. And girls from their pasts that you have to like watch them talk to at the bar and like all these different things. So like I definitely think it makes it more complicated.
I think also everybody, well, I mean, not me. I'm not going to include myself and I'm not going to include anybody here. But I think also like in this time and like how like our age and like the year we are like seniors, most guys are very they're scared of commitment. They hate the whole thing and they always are like, I'm not looking for anything right now.
I
I'm
want to have fun, you know.
no, yeah.
College experience.
But I'm saying like more than half the time these days guys are like, oh, I'm not looking to have a girlfriend. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I feel
They're
like
Yeah, and you, I
they're not
feel
looking
like,
to have a girlfriend, but they're looking to like keep you and like,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
you can't have a boyfriend.
Oh
I feel
no.
like in the beginning it's like freshman, sophomore year, it's like, oh, I want to have the college experience, so I don't want to commit. And then like junior and senior year, it's like, oh, we're leaving, so I don't want to commit. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's just
it's
like,
just never like a
awkward.
good time
Unless,
for
like,
any
you-
guy.
Right.
Like
it's
I've
just-
seen people like from here like get into relationships like throughout college, but
Just
I feel like
none
it
of
is
us.
very like rare. Like
I feel like it also just depends on who you know. Like from my like experience,
Yeah.
like having friends that knew other people and then getting introduced to like guys, and also me being the type of person that I am, like, you know, I don't let things be awkward, so I just went for it.
Hit the
and here
nail
we
on the
are.
head.
Yeah, so that's it. And yeah.
Do you think being in a relationship changes how you see college socially?
Like no, I feel like it doesn't stop me from doing anything at all. I think, you know, I don't think so at all. I mean, I have fun either way. Like I still go out, I still have a great time. And I get to like bring him with me to like engage in all the fun activities that I am doing. You know, I think it's like you can look at it in the sense of like, oh, like all my friends are single, like everyone's having a good time, but I don't necessarily think that I would like have a different college experience.
I don't really even think, I mean, for our friends anyway, I can't really speak for other people, but I don't really think there's much of a difference between having a boyfriend and being single in our friend group. Like, it's not like we're like
Right.
crazy
That's
and
what
we
I'm
go
saying.
out
So
and
like
look,
I wouldn't,
you know.
I don't think I would have like a different experience. You know, there might be other friend groups that like want to like want to go on like triple dates and you can't because you have a boyfriend, but like we're not like that. So like I don't really, you know, and I've never
Yeah.
felt like I needed to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like be put in that situation before. So
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, other people might have a different opinion, but my opinion, no, I don't.
Yeah. Do you ever feel pressure from the hookup culture thing?
yes.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I think that, like, I was very, as you guys know, like, innocent going into college. So, like, the hookup culture was, like, scary to me. And just, like, I didn't want to feel pressured of, like, having to do anything with anybody that, like, I didn't want to do. So I feel like meeting people, knowing that, like, they were kind of looking for that one thing, like, scared me. So I feel like I held myself back from the whole like hookup culture for a while, but now like being in senior year, like I just want to like meet people and like have fun.
I think it's also hard not to, because like I agree. I think the whole like hookup culture thing like is true, and like pretty much most guys and girls want to do that, just like fun little time. But I also think that it's harder because sometimes like it is just like a stereotype.
Yes.
And like sometimes you do think like, oh, they just kind of want this, and it's like, oh wait, well, I'm not even giving them a chance.
Right.
Yeah, I
agree.
feel like it's like an assumption thing. Like if I was to meet someone, I'd just like assume that like they
Off the
just
bat,
want
yeah.
one thing. And
Always.
But it's
and then
also
I, like,
awkward
push
to
them
even,
away.
it's awkward to ask
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they want, because then you don't want to seem too like pushy or overbearing the first time you meet somebody.
Yeah.
But
It's hard because there's no right way to be like, so are
What do
we
you-
just
yeah,
hooking
what are
up?
we doing?
yeah, like it's
So
just
it's honestly, it got so much harder the older you get to say like, oh, like I have feelings for you.
Yeah.
1000%.
It's so
Like in
embarrassing.
like middle school, you just be like, "Hey, I like you."
Yes.
I like you. I have a crush on
I have a
you.
crush
Let's
on
hug
you.
and hold hands and now we're dating.
Yes,
You know?
like
stupid.
exactly.
I do have to say that I think I like being in a relationship more than like that hookup culture like side because
I mean,
Yeah, I think we'd all.
I think we'd all like rather that.
Lucky
but-
you.
well I'm saying like I'm saying it like some people like would rather like hook up like and have that college experience and just like
That's
have
true.
fun and do all the things with all the people, but me personally I enjoy being in a relationship because there's not that pressure is gone.
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
you don't go out to the bar like, oh my god, like
Who am I gonna talk
who
to?
am I going to talk to? Who's going to talk to me? Like, I
Yeah.
need to look a certain way. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
And, like, I walk around campus, like, I don't, like,
Yeah.
it's not like you're going to run into somebody in class, like, oh, like, I just was with him last night, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I just was, like, with his friend yesterday and, like, I saw him. Like, I enjoy that way more.
I think I'm also being
Because I have a
hypocritical
boyfriend.
in the sense of like I'm over here like shit talking like guys only like want one thing and like they don't want a relationship. It's like, well, thinking about it either like looking at the guys here anywhere at this age, I don't want a boyfriend at all.
Well,
Yeah.
right, because all
Cool,
guys
like
are,
it would be great to have someone to like me and care about me and not just want to hook up with me and whatever. But like do I want a boyfriend? No.
well, also, I think it also has to do with a lot of, I've never met so many immature men.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Before.
God. Yes.
Context, by the way, Erin's boyfriend is older.
Yes, he is older. But I'm saying like even before I was dating him, I went through freshman year and beginning of sophomore year for like a month, without a boyfriend. So I think, every guy like I've ever encountered before my boyfriend was so immature, and I'm like, wait, aren't we supposed to be getting more
Yeah.
mature as
Yeah.
we're in college?
I think that like it gets to their head. Like I think that like they come in like freshman year and like all these girls are here, especially
Like, they've
here
never
'cause
had
there's
this
so many.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also
And
think
then
about it though, because high school, it's like you're stuck in one building
yeah.
with the same people you probably went to school with your whole life.
Yeah.
So now it's like, ooh, like I get to get my feet wet and like get to meet all these new people. So yeah, I definitely think it's a head. Like
I
it
think
gets to
also
their head,
for
an
like
ego thing.
for guys, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like an ego boost, like seeing all these girls, like, because I feel again coming here, there's not a lot of options for us,
Right.
and so they probably have multiple people coming up to them, where like we don't have as many like options, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
Go ahead.
yeah, no, go ahead.
Also too, like it almost feels like you're like weird for not like wanting to like hook up with people, like, and like I think we said before, like it's frowned upon like for you not to be kind of like that girl that's like, oh, like I'm just like here to hook up, because guys then are like, I don't want to talk to you. Like they have no interest unless you are down to just like hook up with them.
Like I had an experience, for example, where like I was talking to this guy, and like we were literally just flirting, like, and
For fun.
for fun, and he was like, oh, like we should hang out, like, and I was like, oh, like you want to take me on a date, like I literally said that, and he was like, oh, like no, like not that, like just like let's, and I was like, he's like, whoa, and I was like,
Yeah, let's.
I
talk
was-
about
I
that.
was like, wait,
no
I was-
one goes on dates anymore.
yeah, I was like, oh, like I was kidding, like I didn't actually, like I was just like joking around, being like, oh, you want to take me on a date, like whatever, and he literally got like red in the face, and I was like, oh wow,
And I
like people
find
are
that-
so scared of that, like wow, it's not that big of a deal, like
That is literally like that's horrifying. That's like he
That
that
happened to
scared
me,
him.
yeah.
Like that scared him. It's more scary that it scared him.
yes, I agree, because I was honestly completely joking, like I knew that that's not what he wanted,
But even
and
if you weren't,
yeah, no,
like-
I know, I understand, I knew who he was, and
Well-
I was like, it was funny to see how he reacted to that, because I don't know, I just can't, I like,
Well, like
Can't
Lexi
believe
said,
that.
like no one goes on dates anymore. So like the date for you is like their bed. Like that's it.
yes,
Like, that's the date. Like,
literally, no,
That's
yeah,
their
that's what he was,
their
that's
form
what
of
he
a
meant,
date.
Yeah.
That's their form of getting to know you.
Yes.
And you know,
Yes.
no guy is gonna like see you at the bar being like, I want to take you on a date, because half the time they say that, it never follows through, and they just go off, and you end up seeing them later on in the night talking to another girl.
Yes.
So yeah, no one goes on dates anymore at all. You know, I think it's like, I think like our time right now, like being in 2026, like, fine, you want to get to know me and like we're gonna hang out like low key first, and then I think like after maybe like the second time we hang out, you should be like, if you really like me, I would really appreciate it if you like asked me on a date.
See, but
Which is what happened with.
But they're not looking for anything. They don't want a girlfriend.
The
so they're not gonna take you on a
realistic,
date.
unfortunate version of that is that if I were, or any of us were to say that to a guy the second time hanging out with them, they would immediately, you would probably go home and never hear from them again.
Ghost
Right.
1000%.
And I think
Oh,
that
can we
has-
talk about ghosting people?
Oh, that's a big thing. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Don't
But
get me started.
I was just gonna
Don't
say
get
one
me
thing
fucking started.
about, you know, when I met my boyfriend, you know, we hung out a couple of times like low key first, and then he asked me on a date, which I was like, wait, like, then he really does like me. That's how I knew he was actually into me
Yeah.
and not just like into my body.
Period.
Yeah, ghosting.
Well, like I said before.
Wait, should we explain like the definition of ghosting?
Ghosting means,
I don't know who's gonna.
So, ghosting means you never talk to the person ever again.
You disappear.
You
from their
per se.
What
you are
happens-
into them.
What happens is you have a great night together and then you never hear from them again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Either
so-
they stop texting you, never look at you, pretend they don't know you.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Oh, so that just happened to me. Like, actually, guys. Like, as
That's
we
happened to
know.
me 15 times.
Well, yes, it happened to me also a lot of times, but just recently that happened to me where I like hung out with this guy, and again, I knew he wasn't looking for anything serious at all, and like neither was I. Neither was I. But I didn't think after hanging out that we would never ever speak again.
'cause why would?
Because I just thought like, oh, like we're both on the same page.
Well,
Like,
and he said he wasn't gonna do that.
and he said that he wasn't.
yeah,
gonna-
Oh, that's their
Yes,
favorite thing
Yes,
to do.
that was
Favorite
his-
line.
I
Yep.
tried
got-
to like ask that.
I'm not like
before.
that.
I've
Not
gotten
like
to
that.
the point where I will like meet a guy and like I just don't care, to the point where like I'm like, oh, like are you gonna ghost me? Like just let me know. And then they say no, and then they
And
do.
they still do.
But
yeah.
I just asked you if you were.
Just be
so
honest.
just tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Right, just say you are. Just say yes.
Because I fully
I
give you the
am a ghoster.
Yes, I fully give you the opportunity to
No,
tell
no,
me.
no. I
Right.
don't even think the ghosting is the bigger problem. I think there's a gateway to ghosting. You could ghost me whenever you want. I don't care. The problem being is that you act like you're my boyfriend and then you ghost me. You
That's the
don't
best
need
part.
to act like you're my boyfriend if you, for
Right, I
one,
never
don't want
asked you to.
anything.
I
I
never
never
asked
asked
you
you
to.
to. You don't have to kiss me on my forehead
so
for fun.
true.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't ghost me. Don't you dare ghost me.
Don't
Guess
act like
what?
you're my boyfriend and then ghost me.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
Don't act like you might have feelings for me and then ghost
But the
me.
worst part is like again, like being like, oh, okay, even like so, not that happening, and him being like, okay, like, yeah, we're on the same page. Like this is just like a hookup, and then seeing them at the bar, and they don't speak to you.
Yeah.
Not once. They're
You-
flirting
you're
with
a
other
stranger.
girls,
Yeah, you're a stranger.
and they don't text you anymore. That's it.
Wait, but
No more.
Yeah, I think it's just about respect.
I was
At
just gonna
this point,
say.
it's just like
I was just gonna say that.
we're in college and we're like big 2-1, like big 2-1, 21, and you're like you don't even have the respect to like act like
No,
we're
that's what I'm
even
saying.
friends.
It's
Maturity
immature.
goes back
Right.
to maturity.
It's
Just
it's
we're not
immature.
even friends. Like you actually have no respect for me.
But
at
like,
all.
don't people have respect? Don't guys have respect? But like also like class,
No.
like, you know,
Chivalry-
my biggest thing too.
Chivalry.
Chivalry is dead.
Yes, yes.
It's been
Yes.
down 6 feet for a while.
I was just gonna say too, like the best thing that gets me is like men who have sisters
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's my
and
oh my
have
God.
a good marriage that like in their life that they look
up to.
Or just
looking
even
up
like
to.
are close with their mothers. Like they have respect for their
And
mothers.
they're
That's what I'm
so
saying.
Yeah.
What would
The-
you do if your little sister was like going through like a ghosting
Right.
stage, or like a guy like is literally only using her?
Yeah.
How would you feel?
also too, they're very big on ghosting and all this stuff, but then when it comes to them talking about like their future wives, they have an entire list of
Oh,
like
yeah.
things that they would check off.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like I'll go fuck myself.
Yes. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. No, this is all. Yeah, it's sad. It's a sad,
It's- yeah.
world we live in these days.
Yeah.
You know, I also think too another big thing is just you know, they don't even get embarrassed either. That's the best part. Like,
Oh no,
they don't care.
No,
They try to
we
embarrass
should be
you.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And they don't care. They don't care. They literally will walk right past you at the bar like it was nothing and continue to talk to another girl like it's nothing. And the minute you say anything, it's like, you're crazy.
Oh, you're
No,
crazy.
I'm not
Yeah.
crazy. You're crazy for acting the way that you do.
It's creepy.
Yes.
It's a creepy thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It is.
It is because, again, my point is that I never asked in general, first of all. And second of all, I never brought up once. There's another thing. They want to assume that we want something.
Yep.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
but I never said that.
Yeah.
Ever.
They know.
So
yes.
so I should feel embarrassed for something that I never even said.
And then
I'm not looking
even
for something.
and then
Yeah,
even
yeah,
when they
yeah.
aren't looking for something and act like your boyfriend essentially, or that they just like you, then they'll text you and be like, "I hope I didn't lead you on." Oh,
But you did.
but you acting like you liked me would probably lead anybody on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not saying it can be a two-way street or like the other way around. Like I think girls can do the same
Yeah.
thing to guys.
Oh, I
like,
100%.
100% agree.
But I think in our experience,
Yes.
it's
going
not,
to this school and our
Yes.
college experience, I think we've all pretty much.
I think every girl in college has experienced getting ghosted, led on, wanting something more with someone that doesn't.
agree.
Every
Yeah.
female.
I also think that for like Sacred Heart and like having like frats like and sororities, like if you're like in a good frat or whatever and like you're talking to a girl who like is in like the best sorority, you would say like they want you more or they're gonna like,
Yeah, I mean that's stupid
and
too.
it's stupid but like if they're like, oh, you're like in like this sorority, like they don't want to like talk to you as much, and it's like we're
Dude,
just people at the end of the
that's
day,
just-
like it's not like we're not
That's
like
deep.
it's weird.
That's
It's just
deep.
weird.
We're just people at the end
Yeah.
of the day. That's
Yeah.
deep,
Yeah.
bro. Dang.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Erin and Amanda, for being on our podcast today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I hope you guys
Enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
this episode, and
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
bye.